Hi, everybody. This is Benicio Chris Styles.
Hey everyone, TK all day here. We're TK's in the Bay.
And on the heels of Batman Day, this episode is all about Batman.
Batman, everything.
That thing, everything. Oh, yeah. I do have a shirt. We can't really see it in the camera, but there you
All
go.
right, we got a. You don't have a Batman hat?
I don't have a Batman hat. I have like the bloody Superman logo, but
Okay.
I don't have maybe next episode.
Okay.
We'll see.
You have like hundreds of hats and you don't even have Batman. Just kidding. So today about Batman, we're gonna talk about like our favorite Batman. We're gonna unbox the McFarlane '89 Batmobile. It was an Amazon exclusive.
Oh,
KY has a custom Dark Knight figure, 1/12 scale. And then we have a few unique items from our collection that we're going to share.
that's correct.
Cool. So, KY, let's talk about your
Yes.
favorite Batman.
My favorite Batman. Given our ages, I mean, before anything else, we all grew up on Adam West and maybe the Super Friends version of the Batman. But yeah, I did watch a lot of Adam West. But honestly, when we saw Keaton's Batman in '89, I'm like, oh my god, what is this? This is amazing. And that was like, for the longest time, that was the bar. It was set so high with Keaton. But now try to think about it. And then there was the animated series, and it's kind of hard to answer that one question. But I would say Keaton is the one that really could set the bar when it comes to the best Batman, and then of course Conroy being the perfect Batman in general. How about you?
I mean, yeah, Keaton is still my all time. Christian Bale's like close
Yeah,
because
yeah,
those movies were just like the storytelling on those on the Christopher Nolan ones were amazing.
yes.
So I'm gonna put on my top two is gonna be Keaton and Christian Bale, and then I like I know a lot of people love it, but the Ben Affleck one is not up there for me.
No,
Like
I,
to
I,
me it's well one I know one of the arguments always is gonna be about Batman killing, and that's like I'm not for a Batman that kills, and so right off the bat that's kind of I get he makes a good kind of like Dark Knight Returns Batman, uh,
uh,
that 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 type of Batman. But for me, like you said, I was like 9 years old when that Batman came out, so it was like prime. Like I was ready to see all the things, and that Keaton Batman, he made such a great Batman. He made such a great Bruce Wayne, and then they like Jack Nicholson as Joker. That like the
it's
whole
actually
cast.
scary. He was scary watching him. Like he should have murdered people in front of you. Like he was a bard, and of course that bar was completely destroyed once Keith Ledger became Joker. But
Yeah,
the thing is, like, that's one thing about Batman, like, is like all of the actors who play him, like, they have to one up him. But I do agree with you on Affleck. I know everyone's saying, oh, the Snyderverse Batman. Like, first of all, he never had a single movie just about him. I bet you if he had a chance to do a standalone Batman movie, it might have been good, but we don't know. And the last time we saw him was in the Flash movie, and he was more campy and blue. He was darker blue, and even Affleck said that he finally got the hang of playing Batman, but now he can't play him anymore. So we'll never know what he could have brought to it.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like as a live action one, I would have to agree with you. Keaton number one, Christian Bale. I don't. I'm still on the fence with the whole Robert Pattinson one, but it was a good movie. I enjoyed watching it, but it's not in my DVD collection.
Oh,
What?
I have the Pattinson one. Because to me that like the Pat I can't even say his last
Robert
Pattinson
Pattinson.
one is
Yeah,
gonna be to me is like the best Dark Knight detective
yeah,
movie.
he's definitely the detective.
Yeah. So that for me that like the emphasis on the detective on the Batman, the most recent one,
Mm-hmm.
um, that was surprising because we it, the way they're pushing out like Batman's and Spider-Man's like so
It's a
close
lot.
together. It's a lot, and to me, I mean, it says a lot about a great storyteller that it makes you like not forget, but you could put it to the side, right? Like I could put it to the side that Ben Affleck was just Batman like a couple of years ago,
Hmm.
and then they come out with the Batman, which is you know
Yeah, and
a
we're
very
gonna get another one for the Brave and the
young.
Bold when
Yeah,
that comes out for the I guess the James Gunn led DCU. I don't even know what it's called,
yeah.
but
No,
yeah,
you know, for me, yeah, Keaton in the Flash, it was so great to see again. And then
yeah.
you know, to me, it was just he was the, the scene where like I thought it was awesome. The scene where he calculated like how much explosives he needed and with the tape measure, like that was so cool. Like it was so retro and it was so cool. Like
Oh yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it didn't rely on like he didn't have to rely on his gadgets. He's like, oh, let me use my brain.
Yeah, I mean, like, I love his explanation of the multiverse. Like, it was the spaghetti.
Yes.
That was hilarious,
Yeah.
and I feel like God, he deserved to be more Batman in that age range. He just opened the floodgates, but then they damned it. Like they stopped it. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
because I know at the final scene where we got George Clooney,
Yeah.
that was supposed to be that was supposed to be Keaton. That was supposed to be Keaton,
Yeah.
and his assistant was supposed to be Kara. I'm like, that would have been dope
Yeah.
because he did by moving the tomato sauce. Was that was to the top row. Like that was the change. And
Yeah.
it, like, the thing is, like, I feel like his death at the end of spoiler word, Batman dies in Flash, but when he dies, like he said, like, you know, you already saved me. Like so when he comes back, that'd be kind of cool when you see him. Like, oh, you did save him, but now he's in your world,
Hmm.
but not the same version. But now you get to know this version of Batman. Because I've seen pictures like in the behind the scenes of
Yeah.
him coming out of that car that Clooney came out of. I'm like, and then of course his assistant was Car. I'm like, and I think all of the Justice League was supposed to be there, but of course, rebooting everything. So
But was the scene that I saw, the behind the scenes one with Supergirl, was she was in her suit though. So how was she going to be the assistant?
I mean that was the rumor I heard,
Oh,
but
so there's a scene when like on that same set, she's in full on
oh,
Supergirl.
the
Like
suit that we saw throughout the movie.
yeah, yeah. So I
Okay,
don't know if yeah, she was going to be part of
Did
it.
she exist with Henry Cavill's Superman?
That part I don't know. Like
Oh,
but the yeah, I saw a good if you on YouTube there's this really cool video of like what was intended for that Flash
yeah,
ending because they were
yeah,
talking about like when you know the new head people running DC, like there was like two waves of folks coming in like making edits.
yeah,
Ultimately, you know, James Gunn made some decisions to kind of like you know not overpromise for the next ones. So that's why it felt weird. Honestly, like I was fine with it. Like because like Keaton, I thought that was a good like for me that's a good like
like send
I feel
off
like I have closure. You know, because like when you were watching Batman, then Batman Returns, and then all of a sudden you go into you know
forever
Val
and
Kilmer
then Robin Clooney.
and Clooney.
Oh,
Like it felt like each one started getting way too you know the Schumacher ones are like it
yeah,
was
bad
getting like
nipples.
way too like out there for me.
Yeah,
Um, I still like as a kid like I loved them.
yeah,
Honestly, I don't think I've ever rewatched anything after Batman Returns since
yeah,
like
yeah,
I mean I guess I should I think I'm pretty sure I own all of them on digital, so I could
yeah,
easily do it. But nothing is drawing me back to those ones. Like
yeah.
the casting was amazing. Like the you know Jim Carrey as Riddler,
Oh, that was
um,
perfect.
that I
Definitely
thought that
perfect.
was like spot on. Even what's his name? Two Face.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones was cool as Two Face. Uh,
Yeah. Although
even Arnold.
Billy D. Williams would have been cool because he was the original Harvey Dent in the
Yeah, yeah,
first movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
But even so to me they got like you know cream of the crop casting when they were doing it.
Hmm.
Um, it's just it got out there for me. Like, you know,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
is yeah.
What, what,
So
what was Nicole Kidman's character? Chase Meridian?
yeah,
Sorry for
like
the
what
name.
happened? Like Vicky Vale all of a sudden was gone, and which is fine. Like he
And
doesn't.
Selena Kyle didn't technically die.
Yeah.
So, you know,
So every time it was handed off, it never like yeah it
he got a new blonde girl. Like everyone had was a different blonde. I'm like, what the heck?
yeah.
But yeah.
So yeah, so it's like I think so far that they're it's in good hands with the patents in one.
Yeah.
So I because I don't know what's gonna happen
Or
with
for the James
the
Gunn
James
one.
Gunn
Well,
DC.
I've seen some videos of what it's going to be about
Yeah,
when he was doing the announcements. The next, I mean, the Robert Pattinson one is can be considered Elseworld or Elseworld,
all right.
like it says away from the DCU
Oh,
universe, so
got it.
it
Yeah,
stays apart.
yeah.
There's going to be another Batman for the new casted Superman, and I think they have Lois Lane too.
Yeah.
But it's an older Batman who has to deal with Damian Wayne,
This is the
finding that
Brave and the Bold one.
it's the Brave and the Bold.
Yeah.
That's going to be the next movie. Basically, they're going to do the whole Bat family thing. So,
Okay.
which is something we haven't seen too much of. We saw like Dick Grayson a little bit here and there, but to see like Damian Wayne being in live action, that's going to be different. I'm seeing a father
Yeah.
Batman will be something different because we've seen Superman. Like I think Superman and Lois, you see him as a dad,
Yeah.
and I haven't watched too much of that one, but it's
That
interesting
one's really good.
concept.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched the first season. I haven't watched it. I need to go on HBO Max or Max and watch the rest of it. But yeah, I mean, I think that's a good adaptation of Superman. But that's not what we're talking about. It's Batman. Batman.
No, yeah, I agree. Like, we're ready for a different version of Batman. Like,
Yeah, I mean, we've had
we've been teased, like, or like not teased, but like we've seen so many iterations, like, and we finally got a detective version of Batman.
yeah.
Father Bat, like, yeah, the struggle of being a father Batman is it would be a good next
Especially
step.
when like the son is like a freaking assassin.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
No, that's gonna be good. I'm curious. I'm just thinking about the casting. Like, who are they gonna Damian Wayne for one? Like,
yeah,
who are they gonna cast for that? That's gonna be crazy.
yeah.
But well, we do have to talk like about the cartoons, of course. The a lot of people's definitive Batman, regardless of what's it called, genre of live action. It's Kevin Conroy, who of course I think he passed away last year. Was it?
And probably within the
Within the last year, he
yeah.
had passed away, and then we also know that Arlene Sorkin, the original voice of Harley Quinn,
Okay,
had
yeah.
just passed away this year. But yeah, I mean, like you were talking, I think we were talking earlier about the Arkham games and hearing Mark Hamill's Joker with Kevin Conroy's Batman in that, like it was Rocksteady, right? Who made that game?
It was two, because it was weird. Like one studio made the first one, then they switched, and then they came back to the original studio.
Yeah, I only played Arkham. I have Arkham City, but never finished it. But I did finish Arkham Asylum, and that
Yeah.
was, I mean, that was a really good one. So
The to me, like the Arkham series video games were the best comic book video games. Like a close second to me is the Spider-Man games on PlayStation.
yes,
Um, there's so many similarities though, like the fighting mechanics, and then the only thing for me is what tops it a little bit is, I mean, Batman's Rogue Gallery is
yeah.
like that's
I mean, come on.
like there's like nothing that can match that, right? Like
Yeah,
I mean, the Sinister Six is amazing, and the you know the
but yeah, when you think of like the Lizard versus freaking like the Joker, like you can't. There's no comparison. No,
yeah,
again, no offense to Spider-Man's Rogues Gallery, but you know, the Rogues Gallery of the Dark Knight series and Batman, that's top notch. I mean, Joker. I mean, come on, Joker.
No, the artwork though, like the reimagining of characters for the Arkham games is also like top
Yeah.
notch to me.
Yes, I agree with that. And I need to finish the at least Arkham
Dude,
City.
no, I mean Arkham Knight by itself is insane. Like it's
Or
so
you mean
good. Like the
Arkham Asylum, the first one?
no, the last one.
Oh, I haven't even played that. It's Arkham Knight. Is
Yeah.
that what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, like the storyline on that one, there's such like the storylines in the video games are, top notch.
Oh yeah,
The way it builds though, from an Arkham Asylum, then you go outside and then it becomes like the way they keep adding to that open world of
Mhm.
Arkham. It was so cool. And then on top of that, like you can add your own skins, so you could play as like Adam West, or you can play as like
Yeah, yeah.
89.
I would want to do like a cosplay of like the full Adam West like costume, but like a gritty one, like you saw. Like, imagine like he's all scruffy, but he's wearing that silly costume.
You want
That
to
would
do
be
you
hilarious.
want to do Dark Knight Returns Adam West?
That would be so dope. I remember they made a joke about it in the cartoon version when Adam West was still alive, where he
Yeah.
was slowly turning into the Dark Knight.
Oh,
It was one of the cartoons like from Warner Brothers, but like he was slowly turning from the happy-go-lucky Batman to like he just disappears while Gordon's talking to him. Like, what happened? Like he's starting to be the Batman we know,
oh,
but he was still Adam West.
oh
So
yeah. No, I can't. I
I
can't
would
see
love
that
to
though.
see that. I mean, I could just like have him like bloodied up and like he has like extra stuff on his normal
Yeah.
weird leotard outfit. That would be so like this like weird departure, but
I, I,
like
I couldn't imagine that only because I watch Family Guy, and Adam West's portrayal in Family Guy. Like I couldn't take that seriously. Like like because Adam West Batman was just so like silly and like fun,
yeah,
right? Like
oh yeah,
absolutely fun. And like say you and me, like we used to watch that as kids. uh
Mhm.
I just couldn't take that. Like I could, like, my brain won't even create a grittier Adam West, because that, to me, that doesn't exist. Like
Nobody messes with Adam
yeah,
Wee.
yeah.
Yeah, God, that's
So
good
yeah, so
stuff.
I would Arkham, like, definitely play it, man. Like
All
that's
right.
the
And the fact
that's the bar
all the games
for.
were it was always Kevin doing the voice, right?
Oh yeah, I'm not sure.
And I know the
Um,
first two he did, and I think I'm not sure what I know that whenever it's the Joker is involved, um, Mark it's always Mark and Kevin. Those two like
you do
always
have to play them in order though. Like you
you
can't
have to play you have to play them in order.
don't go, like, again, because the growth from one to the next is part of the like it's part of that culmination of like this great storyline.
Okay.
Also though, it like it helps you as far as like just the controllers
Oh, the
and
mechanics of
the
the game.
mechanics of the game. Like
Okay.
it helps you build. um I'm I'm a completionist when it comes to video games, and so it took me so long to find like all the riddlers, um, like all the riddles and stuff. And so
Uh,
you can spend a lot of time on it, or you could spend like you can try to go, straight to the end. There's just so much to do, like as far as like side quests and stuff. Like you can, yeah, you can play it how you want to. Like you can go straight to the end, or you can, like me, like you can collect as many things as you can.
every gamer is a little bit different. Some people just want to go through the story, but some
Yeah,
people want to 100% the game. So I get you. I
yeah.
get you.
So yeah, so that's the yeah. Well,
Our
that
long-winded favorite Batman.
that's Batman, and we talked about Arkham. Looking forward to the next, and shout out to the Aquaman trailer that just came out.
Yeah.
That looks cool. Looking forward to that one. And now we're gonna go to our collection.
All right. So I heard you have an unboxing, right?
Yes.
All right. I
So
mean, I haven't seen this yet, so I'm curious.
okay, so I was kind of sad because my when McFarlane was doing the Flash toy line, my Flash Batmobile got canceled when I
Oh,
ordered it through Amazon. Wait,
okay.
yeah, and so I was like, "Are you serious? Like that was so hard to find because a lot of people were taking that Flash Batman and then spray painting it, or or hand painting it to look more like the 89 Batman, because the Flash Batman was shiny, like it was a shine, like it was semi gloss, and then the canopy had like a gray cover, and so a lot of people were customizing it to make it look like the 89. Luckily, McFarlane came through and came out with an 89 set.
Oh well, come on now. I mean, that's the one you wanted. So
Yeah, so I'm actually happy
yeah,
that
no need to customize it.
mine
There you
got
go.
canceled. The only problem is because it's an Amazon exclusive, this is hard to get still. So
Oh really?
I feel
Okay.
bad, like, for all the folks that just want a Batmobile.
Yeah, I mean, I have the '89 Batman or Batmobile on pre-order for the Hot Toys one, but I don't even know where I'm going to put it. I mean, you could see in the background right here,
Too big, man.
the DeLorean. I'm like, that thing's giant. I mean, it looks small in the picture, but it's giant. I'm like, and they said this is one of the smaller vehicles. I mean, and that Batmobile is not small. So,
I was tempted because I have the 89 Hot Toys.
me too.
That's too big, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a couple more months before it even comes out, so I could still cancel it. But like that's
You
I,
got
I
if that comes in, you gotta hide, like, sorry TK, sorry TK in the back.
all of a sudden like I would need to get like another shelf because I don't. But there's literally no more room. I just built this out, and like I don't just to put that DeLorean in.
If you want to see KY's organizing skills, head to his Instagram story.
Yeah, the Vinicio Cristales one. Yeah, just send me a message and saying like, if you want to see it. So it should be saved as one of the highlights. Wow, it's pretty big.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, think about the size of this, and then this is one. Like
12?
yours is gonna be 1/6.
Yeah, I mean, like, I know they want to do like 1/6 scale like vehicles nowadays. Like that seems to be the big thing. I was looking at like a prototype of like the 1/6 scale like Mandalorian like Starship. I'm like, where are you gonna put that? It looks
Wait,
amazing.
the N1 or the
Yeah,
Razor Crest?
yeah, no, the N1.
Oh, okay, I was like, dude, and
You would have to
a
make, you would have to make a
1/6
copy.
Razor Crest?
I've seen pictures of it. It's massive. I'm like,
Wait, Razor Crest 1/6?
not the Razor Crest,
Oh.
the N1.
Got it. Okay.
I mean, I know that there's. Oh, there you go. Oh, so it looks like it's matted a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
It
So
looks
they,
like they
they
do some assembling.
so basically they painted it for me. I don't have to.
Okay, there you go.
Because
How's the
my
canopy look?
my painting skills are not all that.
That's pretty cool, dude. I mean, like you can't go wrong. I mean, like honestly, there's a lot of cool. Like the Tumbler was cool, and the Batman '66 one was pretty cool. But when I think of the Batmobile, I think of this one. I mean, I'm glad that they brought it back for the Flash, just because it's I forget what it was. I think it was a Corvette that they converted as a shell.
Yeah, but that one's like so, and it, intentionally, right? It's supposed to be so, um, like, basic, right? Because he's still new to being a Batman.
Are you talking about the Robert Pattinson? I'm
Yeah.
talking about like the '66 Batman, like the Adam West car.
Oh yeah. No, that's iconic. Yeah. But
Yeah,
that's kind of
his looks like like a Charger, like the
yeah.
newer one.
It's like
Yeah.
it's kind of silly, like, right? Like, you, I don't know, like that to me that's silly. Here's a
Hey, oh, whoa. Oh, so it has a hinge.
yeah. I was like, I thought I was gonna take it off. It's just a hinge.
But it could go forward and say forward, like if you use it like the movie, right? So oh yeah.
Yeah.
I wish it had the shell that goes on top, shields.
Oh
you know?
god, yeah.
That would have been fresh.
Dude, you're asking for way too much from a toy company nowadays.
Yeah, like I mean, like accessories nowadays. Like I mean, it's just all the accessories are crazy.
It's
Is the
detailed
fins
inside,
are the fins supposed to be attached later?
Oh, they're in the. I just pulled it out.
Yeah, this is an unboxing, bro.
Wait, I don't know where the fins are. Oh, they're in here.
There's Batman. Okay, of course, Batman.
I'm gonna be honest though, like, not the best 89. Like as a Batman, this looks so cool.
Mm-hmm.
But as an 89 Batman, like to
We have stand.
me,
We have standards.
Mezco. A lot. Some people don't like the Mezco one. Like I
I,
love the
I, I just got the Mezco one. I haven't opened it yet.
I love the Mezco one. Cause
So you,
like this looks cool as a action figure.
yeah.
It's
Oh,
just not like
yeah.
one is yeah. I don't. It doesn't.
It doesn't feel like
It
Keaton.
doesn't feel like Keaton,
No,
right?
no, it
What
doesn't.
is it?
I
What is
mean,
about
like
it?
so you were saying the Mezco one does feel like a miniaturized Keaton,
Yeah.
like the Hot Toys.
Like this
Yeah,
is like to me. This is like
that's him.
this is Keaton Batman.
That is Keaton Batman. Is it
Though,
the same scale, like side by side? Is it the same height?
so
Can you actually?
my only issue is the cape. Like the cape is so like stiff. So this is how the cape falls. So I'll look to replace it. So
I'm pretty sure there's some third parties who make that size cape because
so
he's a.
I try to do I try to fish wiring through, and it kind of worked, but the thickness of the wiring wasn't enough to like keep it
Bend
down.
it down. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's some cloth ones.
But it comes with extra heads, and then the material is like
Yeah.
rubberized material. It's like this is what I remember, like as far as Keaton.
Oh yeah.
So then when you look at it side by side,
So you could probably pose that Batman, the Mezco, with the Batmobile.
oh, 100%. That's the only reason I got that
Okay.
89. Like
You could
I
probably
needed a
throw the
Batmobile for this.
you could throw the McFarlane one and put it in your car or something like is like a because your car is like Batman themed.
Yes,
Your
my
Tesla.
car is 89 Bat's license plate. So I
Yeah.
apologize for anyone I cut off on the road.
Yeah, he's playing like the Danny Elfman music as he's driving.
Yeah, it's just because I'm trying to save somebody.
Or looking for a charging station.
The cape is weird. It's not the
So
OCD.
this is the McFarlane one.
Yeah, it's asymmetric. Like it's a little asymmetrical on mine.
Oh. It looks like QA or quality control. QC is what you call it. Yeah, capes definitely need to be replaced.
No, the
Both of
face
them.
is off. Like
Because I mean, he's a very particular like lower half face. Like his it sounds weird to say it, but the pout that he has when he's in the suit.
that doesn't
You know
look
what
like
I'm
him, right?
No, it doesn't. I mean, just a quick glance of the Mezco one, you're like, oh yeah, that's Batman. And maybe it's like the squareness in the angular like mask itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, for an action figure, this looks bomb. Like if it was just a Batman action figure, like this thing's nice. Like
It's nice. Yeah.
uh yeah. It has some great details. It like when you first look at it though, like if it was on a police lineup, like this ain't the Batman.
They ain't Batman. Police lineup. Richard Gordon's like, I don't know which Batman this is. Like, well, it's not that one.
Yeah. Someone is that on a shirt like a police lineup of all the different Batmans?
I could see like the usual suspects. I could see
Right?
that as a funny T-shirt, like having all
If
the
no one's done
Batmans.
that,
Yeah,
someone go do that.
yeah.
So
Get
yeah,
our
so
artist friends to make
this
one.
is not going to be on display for me.
No.
I'm going to stick to this, and this is this is going to go with the Batmobile.
That's perfect. There you go.
And then the fins are in here.
All right. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see it all assembled.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Okay, so that's 89. McFarlane and KY, you're up. What you got?
So besides the '89 Batman, I'm a big fan of the Dark Knight trilogy, and Christian Bale's portrayal of the Batman was really cool. So I've been I mean, I have like the 1/6 scale ones, but I wanted something for the 1/12 because I have a lot of figures that size. I wanted to mix match genres. So it took a while to find the right one, but this is the MAFEX V3 Christian Bale Batman with the head sculpt being a custom one by a company called Mandible Studios. I forget what it's called, but yeah, I mean, like each piece of these things like were from different sets. Like you had to get the Catwoman to get the cowl.
Hmm.
You had to get the accessory set to get the backpack, and of course the head sculpt. So I mean, this guy, this is the closest thing you could get to like a Hot Toys quality head sculpt. Um, to based off how it looks, like it has his grappling hook, his sticky bomb guns in the back, and when I display him here in my loft, he's next to the Black Suit, the Superman. What's his name? Henry Cavill's one from the Snyder cut of the Justice League.
Hmm.
So yeah, because of black on black, so it's the idea is black and black. Also, that one does have a head sculpt that has the same. I think it's another Manapple head sculpt. But you were saying about Blue Tap, Blue Tech. I do have some stuff to keep this down because it was popping up the backpack where the cape
Ah.
is. So it is being held with that to keep it in place. But
So
yeah,
MAFEX made an accessory pack separately that you had to buy separately.
yeah. I think is that's how they get you to buy all the different sets. Because like of
Oh.
course, there was a V1, which I did have the V1, which I think I'm gonna be selling eventually. But then there was a V2, but then in the V3 they really just got it. They really got it right because every time there was a re-release, they would.
Oh.
And then also they find ways to get you to buy more things. Like I know there was accessory packs, so you can get the Batman Begins one to get to certain parts here, and then to get the cowl, you had to get Catwoman because she's I think that the whole scene where she steps on the cowl and it shatters.
Yeah.
That was what it was for. So
Otherwise, he
and
doesn't come with a separate cowl
no, I
because
mean
it
like
just came with a head
you get the
mask
head. It's
Yeah.
basically like if you were to display it as like you would get the head sculpt, but you just kind of turn it so you don't see that there's a face in the cowl.
Oh, got it.
But I mean, like, but having the actual cowl looks cool. I mean,
Yeah.
it kind of reminds me of the scene in The Dark Knight when he was in China right to do that jump.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like where he was just standing there. That was probably one of my favorite scenes because of it was like a kind of like a crane shot of China, and you see, you think, oh, he's not in his suit yet, but you realize, oh, he just hasn't put his mask on yet.
Mm.
And then of course he pops it on and he shoots those sticky darts, and it was a really cool scene. I mean, like all in all, The Dark Knight. I remember watching it back in 2008. I was at this really old theater in Alameda, California, and we were on the balcony and just watching it at midnight. Back in the day when there was midnight screenings, and oh, I mean, I like that suit because like all the the different changes from the Begin suit versus the Dark Knight suits,
Yeah.
and the fact that the cape came out of like a parachute back, which is kind of cool. And any kind of anytime I have a chance to have the parachute back, I don't have the cape. I like this look. So if I were to propose a bigger one of these, like the hot toy, it would be looking like this.
Okay.
But yeah, that is my MAFEX
Custom.
Bruce Wayne Batman from The Dark Knight.
Nice. Did they ever for the because Hot Toys came out with the armory?
Yeah.
It comes with the armory, and then you get Alfred. Is that an option for MAFEX?
Oh, the armory.
Like armory or Alfred?
I don't think there's an Alfred. I mean, I know that there's 3 versions of the Joker, but I don't know of any Alfred in that set.
Okay.
I know they're redoing the armory, but it's the Dark Knight Rises version.
Yeah.
Because you get like a static like crossed arm Bruce Wayne, but with a removable head sculpt, and then of course the glass case armor. So
Yeah.
they haven't revealed the face sculpts for all of that because it looks like you're just looking at the suit in the armor set, but when they do like the Hot Toys, like they blur out the head sculpt until a reveal later in the coming months as the development of the toy happens. But I think there's the V2 of that set is coming out sometime next year, I think.
Oh, so you're talking about the Hot Toys, not the MAFEX?
Yeah, the Hot Toys.
Okay.
Yeah, but as for MAFEX, I have not seen any new ones
Yeah.
lately. I mean, I have like the Robert Pattinson one with
Yeah.
I think it was the SH Figure Arts one, which is really good because like I found a place that actually does head sculpts that look like the ones for Hot Toys.
Yeah.
One thing about he has like the smeared black makeup on his eyes, explaining why you don't see any flesh colors in the eyes, which is kind of cool. But Yeah, I mean, like one thing I do, especially when it comes to 112, is I always try to find a better head sculpt because like, no matter what, sometimes those head sculpts are not very good in that scale.
I was
So,
I was doing that, and then I came to realize how much I was spending on a 6 inch figure, and
well,
then
I have a
that's
lot. So,
well, that's what shifted me more towards Hot Toys, because like
yeah.
some of the head sculpts I picked up, like for Wolverine, and I got the Manipul ones for Man of Steel, Black Panther,
Hmm.
um, and Tony Stark. So I same thing. Like I always buy head sculpts, like from all these like fan artists that
Hmm.
are amazing, like at what they do,
Hmm.
and
But they get expensive though. You're
the
right.
paint application. So yeah, I just received one of my orders for the Batman, the Pattinson Batman.
Hmm.
It was is a custom cape and extra hands because they didn't give you very many hands.
Hmm.
That took like a year and a half. It just arrived. Like I
Yeah,
ordered
I
that
have a
March 2022, and it arrived a few
yeah,
weeks ago.
I have a bunch of like 112 head sculpts and accessory kits. I'm still waiting on. I have a Loki one that I haven't even opened yet. I'm still waiting on like a Doc Brown one for the 1/6. Like the head sculpts, like they look great, but it takes forever to get them. So
Again, the so I've kind of stopped doing that because, dude, the prices like it's just the head sculpt costs more, like four times, usually four times more than the figure itself. It's like depends on the character. Like it's totally worth it. I just realized that I was spending way too much
yeah,
upgrading these figures to
yeah.
be like mini Hot Toys. And it
Well, yeah,
like again, like I get why they are, because these are handmade, right? Like handmade, hand painted. So it's
you're getting
by
quality.
itself, it's worth it. Like my favorite one of all time is this.
I'm guessing is it Captain America with the beard? Which
Not
one is it?
I do have that because Hasbro cannot do Captain America with a beard, like MCU Captain America with a beard. They cannot get that right. Like
Hmm.
none of the 1/6 or sorry 1/12 toy companies can get Chris Evans right. Like especially
Yeah,
when he has the beard, like they cannot figure that out. This
I
is
mean
my
it's a
favorite.
beard. I mean, come on. Whoa, who's which one is this? Is that just a Mezco?
This is on a Mezco body.
And then whose head is that?
This is the what's Bajermo.
I guess people call them portraits, is what they call these head sculpts, like the portraits.
Yeah.
I mean, they're really good. Is it the scarred smile,
Yeah.
like the Ledger one?
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
No, the eye, like the way they painted this one, like they painted each tooth, and you could see gums, and then
Yo.
they painted in the scar. He has a scar on his chin,
Hmm.
uh, and the eyes look like glass. It's kind
That's
of
cool. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, the eyes are definitely what makes a figure's paint job pop. Like,
yeah.
honestly, if you get the eyes right, it kind of like it's like the window to your soul or whatever. But if you could get that right, like you start to believe, like, oh, this is just a smaller version of the real thing.
I
So
can't I can't paint like that. Like I've watched tutorials, so I'm hoping to keep practicing.
yeah.
I don't know how you like paint something so small. Like,
Oh
especially
yeah,
with
especially like
eyes.
like those like one like those like really tiny brushes for the detail. I'm like, I don't have that steady of a hand.
No, man.
I
I
got
got
that.
I got a thyroid thing. I got shaky hands.
I mean, when you yeah, especially when you're working on a computer all the time, like
Yeah.
we don't have that much that steady of a hand anymore.
So
So
yeah, so head you can look at head. There's a lot of folks on Instagram, on Facebook groups. Like you can find a lot of custom head sculpts if you want to
yeah,
upgrade all your 6 inch figures. It's
yeah,
just it's not cheap. Like
oh, yeah. I mean, they're not just head sculpts.
yeah,
Like sometimes, for a while, they were not doing small weapons for
McFarlane.
characters. Like for
McFarlane stopped doing
McFarlane and SH Figure Arts
firearms.
stopped doing it.
Yeah,
And when they released Deadpool, I'm like, he had no guns. I'm like, wait a minute,
yeah.
that's not right. But yet, people like I think Manipul and I think uh, something Tommy, I forget his name.
Oh, I have Takara Tommy or whatever. I have the Iron Man set from him.
Yeah, I have the Iron Man set, and I have the Deadpool weapon set, which is ridiculous because it even comes with a claw, like Wolverine claws, and then of
Oh,
course the middle finger ones. It's really
oh,
funny.
yeah. So the figures have come a long way where you can customize them now, like on your own.
Mhm.
You know, thanks to other folks' talent. The other thing that's really cool is you can find a lot of soft goods like on eBay and like other artists, like other third party vendors. This jacket, like I got this jacket was like way too cool. Um, so you can customize a lot of the figures nowadays
Yeah, I mean,
to
it
make
depends on
it
how.
very
Yeah.
close to Hot Toys or like I think with the soft goods, right? Like they're if you want to, you know, kind like not as good of a quality, but you can get like, you know, Hasbro and McFarlane and Mattel toys to look closer to Mezco because you know
Mm.
Mezco is definitely a premium 6-inch figure because of
Yeah.
the soft goods. Uh, so you can turn a 20 figure into, you know,
I
an
mean, it's
eighty
also about
dollar,
how much you're willing to
$100 looking
spend
figure. Yeah,
to just find a good base, and then find what's available in the third party, and
yeah,
then or the third party market, and just if you want a new soft goods cape or a trench coat,
yeah,
or even some of the different hand sculpts.
yeah,
I mean, like there's, I mean, you could make a figure that's, let me say, like a $50 figure, upwards to 150, depending on what you put into
yeah,
it. But it's all preference. I mean, if you want to just buy the base just to have something on your shelf, that's fine. But if you just want to, you know, make it unique and make it your own, that's the options that
yeah.
collectors like us have. And also we have to get picky and choosy because it does tend to get expensive. So
The I mean, just the how much things have evolved with like 3D printers, resin printers.
oh yeah.
That's definitely helped with the customization. So shout out to all the customizers and making your art available to all the collectors. It's such a cool
Yeah,
like
all those Etsy shops and
yeah,
all the eBay stores. Like, I mean, and shout out to people who like have like a legion of of
yeah,
3D printers that, and then doing that sanding to make sure all the print lines are gone. I'm like, and you look at some of these customs, like, what, they're really good.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so you showed your custom
Hmm.
Batman. I do have one other.
Oh, well, yeah, one more.
Yes,
Oh,
because again, 89 bat.
okay. Yeah, I don't know what you're gonna. Okay, come on, dude. It's the freaking. You were talking about this belt earlier in the month. I'm like, oh, like, you know, did you buy the belt? I'm like, no, I didn't get the belt.
So
So
it
this is
comes with
this is.
in the box. It comes with torch, taser, scanner, micro camera, rebreather, gas pellets, smoke bombs, grapnel launcher, communicator, and they all fit on the belt.
That's
So they have
freaking.
slots for each thing. I've already bought in the grapnel launcher, and then
Yeah.
it also comes with a batarang separately.
Oh.
But this already came out separate. Like this and the grapnel launcher came out separately. Like you could buy these at like Target and stuff. So I have not opened this one because I already have two in my car that are already open. Uh, these are cool because you can fold them.
Oh, that is cool. Is it spring loaded?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. That's just dope. It's ching.
Yep. So I'm
Oh
not gonna
man.
open this one because I already have two in my car. Uh, I will. Yeah. This definitely gonna open because I got space.
Yeah.
On
I
the hot shelf.
think when it came to, I remember when this movie came out, I wanted to be Batman for Halloween. So of course there was no really good Batman masks. So I think I remember my dad making it out of cardboard, and we spray painted it. Basically, like, you shaped some cardboard into that, and I bought the toy set like with the belt and like the logo. They even stole plastic one and put it on a hoodie. And like that was the coolest costume ever. And then of course we went down to Mexico and they actually had the cowl. You could buy one of those, like, you know, those shops. I'm like, yo, I'm being Batman. It was so dope. So, but at the same time, like my auntie from Canada found out that I wanted to be Batman, and she gave me a hand me down. So it was the blue one. So I had to wear both. Oh, that's cool. That's the grappling hook. okay. I was like, how like oh, every little piece notches a different gadget. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, they still have this on NECA's website.
I don't know where to put that. I mean, is it has a
On your
clip?
waist.
I have championship belts, which I'm going to do a quick hits in a bit. Oh, so it has actually because a clip. Oh, it does clip. Definitely have to do some ASMR and just click it later. Okay, that's really cool, bro. All the accessories.
This thing has it all, man.
That is pretty freaking cool. And we got a bonus figure thing, and those are all the little components that go into the belt. What is the thing on the very far end? On the there's that black thing that's not. Is that where you hold? Is that where you put the grappling hook?
That one is the communicator.
Oh, that's a communicator. Oh, that's the one he says stop. That's the thing he's talking
This
into.
is to talk to the Batmobile.
Yes, shields.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember being so amazed. It was just stop motion back in the day. It was before CG.
Now, how do I make it control my car?
Okay, Elon Musk, you got to connect that thing to the thing, to your 89 bets Tesla. That is pretty cool, man.
Open trunk.
Stop.
Summon.
Dude, pay toll. God. Well, actually, we just have fast track for that nowadays, but that's true. I mean, but you dude, yeah, I might have to watch 89 Batman tonight while I'm working on Gunpla.
Okay, so the other thing that we like to do is show some weird, unique stuff from our collections.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what you got?
I'm gonna have to take off my hat for this one. Oh, don't mind that. So
Hair braids.
I was talking I was talking a whole mess about a more crazy like Batman, like but the Adam West Batman. So there you go. Imagine like, I'm still doing the bad TVC, but it actually snaps like right here.
Nice.
But I think when I do eventually display this bad boy, I'm gonna put it on I know that Etsy has a couple different like get some
Bust.
plaster mold Adam West like busts, so you could literally put that on there. I'm like, you could either get a flesh tone one or like
a clear.
Or I would want like the marble plaster white. I don't want anything that looks like flesh with eyes. Like that just cut off his head. Like that's weird. So yeah,
like a bronze statue, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I could probably get it and then just spray it white. That would be nice. But yeah, I think this is a Mattel one. I think it's like Matty Collectibles back in the day. And there are some tutorials where you could remove the paint and get a more accurate paint job on the front part. But honestly, it's what I remember when I think of the 89. Oh, I'm sorry, the Batman 66, and it's like it's actually a full helmet, so it keeps its shape, and then it snaps in the front. So it's really cute. I mean, it is. I remember I showed this to my boss. He's like, within the days, I already ordered another one. So he sent me a picture with him wearing it. I'm like, you got it too. And we both have beards, so it's like we're just bearded Adam West Batman.
No, it's funny because when you were talking about the Adam West like a grittier, I did not picture it until you just put that on. Like because you had the beard, and I was like, wait, that's what it looks like.
It would work, right? Yeah. So yeah, and I'm honestly like, it's like. Be bloodied up and everything, and then have. I mean, yeah, even like, this actually kind of works, Yeah. Although I would need the Batman, his Batman logo, but I want it to be like just beat up and bloodied.
Yeah.
But but just be like a gritty version with this costume.
I can see that now.
Now you can see it.
And again, in my mind, it wouldn't allow me because of Adam West's Batman and Adam West. Like, he was such an iconic character. Like even outside of Batman, he's just an iconic person. I can't imagine him mean, right? Like, I can't imagine him gritty. I can't imagine him other than like so nice and kind and warm.
And silly in general,
Yeah,
yeah.
and you know, silly. It's just like again, when you put that on,
You
I
get
can
you
see
get what
that.
I'm trying to do.
I
You
can see
get now
that.
you can see what I'm trying to
Yeah.
do. That would be fun.
All right,
So what
now
do you
I
got
know
for
what to
your
expect during the next
yeah?
Comic Con.
So yeah, if I ever decide to like, be brave enough to be in spandex again,
Brave
I mean
and
like
bold. Just kidding.
David. Oh,
Gotcha.
I did. I walked into that one, bro. So what is
Uh,
your unique item? I know we both got one. So what do you got?
so these episodes really helped me open up my figures because all anything that I show. So this is from
Oh, geez, it's still in the packer.
yeah man. This
The
is from
shipper, I mean.
Hollywood Collectors Gallery,
Okay.
and this was like they made 500 for the U.S. I thought that was weird that it was specific, like because so I don't know how much was total made. This they just said they made 500 to produce for the U.S.
Hmm.
So I will show you what's inside. Again,
You got-
89
I
man.
mean,
It's all
so
about the 89 for me.
the fact that like this TV or these series that we've been doing are making you open your toys.
Yeah, like
And like there's like shippers like all over your office. Like oh, I should probably open that. Like, now we're giving you a reason to do it on camera. So there you go. Oh God, what is it? Jeez, what is it? Batman Returns Batarang set. Wait. Is this the one with the little controller in front that the dog gets? Oh man, I remember the dog grabs it in that scene. Oh man. Can you imagine our younger selves getting these things that we grew up with, like now? Like dude, if my younger self saw this room, he would probably, like, his head would explode.
better yet, we get them when we're 40.
In our 40s. Well, basically, yeah, right? And like,
No,
I don't remember this
I
kid
love that
having
scene
brain memory.
in Step Brothers.
Did we become best friends? Yep. We got bunk beds. We have more room for activities. So you said how many of there? Like, you said there's 5,000. You said
No, in the U.S. they made 500.
only 500. See, I went too high. There's only 500 in the United States.
Yeah,
Okay, that's nuts,
I haven't seen it on eBay, so
man. Is like your garbage like just full of cardboard boxes by the end of the week after we do these episodes? Okay, that's dope. Maybe one of your dogs could like grab it and you're like, hey, wait, what was? I know the penguin threw it. Was it the Ice Princess? What was the name? Remember that scene? Okay, that's okay. There you go. How many Batarangs are in that set? Oh, three. So there's the third one. What's the third one? There's the homing one, the classic one, and oh, there's different sizes. Very cool. Yeah, a buddy of mine who's also on YouTube, he's a big 89 Batman fan. He has a whole mess of the original like Kenner stuff. So yeah, you probably have, if you ever met him, like you'd be talking a lot about 89 Bats. What is that exactly?
these are like I think these are stands.
Oh, this stands for okay. But yeah, show me that remote control one, the homing one. That was my favorite one. Remember just him programming and then throwing it? I thought that was a cool scene, and it was like the point of view of the Batarang in that scene, and then the dog grabbed it at the final hit.
There's a I think it turns on because
There's a battery pack. I wonder if like the images on the back will like light up.
oh yeah, you can press the button.
The red button is
Yeah.
yo, that's a big oh, okay. So can you like mount it on the wall? Oh yeah, okay. I dig it. So he's like put nails in the wall. That's actually a cool way to display the Batarangs. Or a picture frame. Okay. So if it's on a shelf, I would mount it on the wall. If I were to have this, I would mount it on the wall. Is that what you're gonna be doing, or are you gonna be doing it with the stands?
Sorry, like far from the mic. I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
I would, I mean, if I were you, I would do it. I would mount it on the wall. That would be really cool. I just get that sort of, who took my batarang and you just see the empty space.
Oh, that'd be so sad. I don't know if it just fits or is it magnetic.
Is it?
Oh, it's
is it-
magnetic.
It's magnetic? Oh, hey.
I was
Oh, it's
like,
friction. That's kind of dope. Oh, dude, eventually one of these days you're going to have enough stuff to just, you'll have the whole suit. All of a sudden you're just doing the whole, like, taking parts and then, put the belt on, you know? Oh my God. And then you do the whole head looking up and then you get the light perfectly on your 89 bats.
it's hard to like look at the camera and then try to. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool, man. Oh, I like that it's magnetic. Dude, between all of our collections, I could see us having a pretty cool gallery. But like, please don't touch anything, because like you're gonna break it. That looks really cool, man. That's one thing. If we ever move into new places, like, packing up our stuff is gonna take longer than anyone else in the house.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like we just moved from an apartment to a house, and so that's why like it's time now to put stuff up. At the same time, though, like I realize what I don't need, and so
Yeah.
that's why like I'm like that's not going to go up on display. So that's what KY and I talked about, like vendoring at the Toy Con in San Jose. So
Yeah, the San Jose Toy Show. We're gonna probably have a table and sell some of our extra stuff that have been accumulating. So
that just
Yeah,
don't
so-
fit.
yeah, man, like why did I buy this? Like, oh, it was an impulse. Like now,
Oh.
there is a pile in my storage right now. Like these are gonna go to the toy show with me and Ronaldo and see if we could do something about getting rid of some of the stuff that we just bought on an impulse. But those batarangs are pretty cool. And the fact they're magnetic is cool.
Yeah, because there's magnets in the NECA one. But
Yeah, definitely show us how the spring loaded one works. That'd be really cool.
okay, yeah, I'll show that later.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'm just missing a suit. Apparently, I have all
Eventually,
the
you-
accessories.
What do you say? Like those Billy bookshelves will like open up and then you'll have to like, okay, wait, hold on, click. Like, I have spent way too much on 89 bats.
Yeah.
Like you should see my Tesla now. I'm like, what did you do? There was a body kit. I'm like, no.
So thanks for letting me open all my
all your Batman toys.
all
I'm
my
like, hey,
Batman
you know
toys.
what? Hopefully one of these days we'll do a Superman episode because we had to gotta do the both Batman and Superman. So, I mean, I didn't if anyone who celebrated Batman Day the other day, hope you guys maybe in the comments share your what you guys did or what your favorite Batmans are in the comments, and subscribe to our channel. And we're always going to be doing these genre based stories and everything. So it's not just movies and toys. We talk about everything.
Yep.
But it has to be based on a subject. So.
Yep. Look forward to more unboxings so I can
Unboxings
get some of
and
these toys out.
discussions.
So random, like offset. So I used to keep all my figures in boxes and stuff. Like when I used to collect McFarlane, like when they did all the sports figures and when Toy Biz was doing Marvel Legends, like I still have those in the clamshells. It's not until I watched Toy Story 2.
Oh, trust me, like I feel bad. Like I was broke him. I feel so bad. Can I fix it? No, I can't fix it. I have to buy a new one. I'm sorry. I broke you.
Toy Story 2 was.
I'm like, I'm sorry, Jesse.
It's so like I know it's just a movie, but it's like fulfilling their toy destiny. The other thing, like I have been taking them out of boxes so I could do toy photography, like just as a hobby. So it does, like those two reasons is why I've taken them out, and some of them like don't really lose a lot of value once you taken them out. Like,
I mean, dude, your Galactus behind you is freaking dope. I mean, it's great you got it in the box, but you gotta show that guy for all his glory. I mean, that's why the freaking DeLorean's right there.
Yeah. So I can't keep them. Like I enjoy your toys. Like
Oh yeah,
Don't keep them in
I mean,
boxes.
if you really, really want to keep one fresh, buy two.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
but at the same time, most of all my hot toys are on display. At least the ones I want to show right now,
Yeah.
and I rotate them. So I do need to keep the boxes in case I need to swap them out because I do change up some of the displays from time to time. But yeah, I think one of these days we'll do a. Maybe I'll go over there and you could give me a tour of your toy room and collection room. And I'll do the same. You come over to where I live and I'll show you what I just finished decorating like this weekend. So
Nice.
so yeah, man. I'm not sure what the next episode will be, but we do have some cool ideas coming up and some quick hits that we're going to be putting out once in a while, just in between bigger episodes. I know that Ronaldo made a couple of them for, I believe, the Blue Beetle, and what was the other one?
I did Blue Beetle and the PS5.
That's right, dude. Those I was trying to get those shells, and like they're already gone. My brother-in-law actually tried to go through his company store, like, oh, they're there, and like he logged back in, and they're gone. I'm like, oh, okay, never
Amazon.
mind.
It's still on Amazon.
Oh, cool. Well, I mean,
they did restock.
well, okay. I'll see if my brother-in-law could get it because he gets a discount.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, bro. Well,
man.
that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and please comment. Tell us what you guys want to see and what you guys want us to talk about. And we will see you next time.
That'll help me figure out what I need to unpack.
Oh yeah, there's definitely prep time before these videos.
All right, guys.
All right, bye everybody.